love strong women. And nowadays they looking for us women to be insecure and weak.
What's good, my beautiful people? I'm trying to do a thumbnail. I'm trying to do a thumbnail, y'all. Child, today was crazy. At the end of the day was crazy. I should have warmed my bread up. But anywho, y'all, I got sloppy joes. I'll get to the story time in a minute. I'm trying to eat. I got hash brown on my sloppy joes with a slice of cheese. I just wanted to do that so bad. I don't have no towel. No napkin. No nothing. I never added mayo to my sloppy joes, but I added mayo to the bread, not the sloppy joes, to the bread. I should have did this at the table. Should have known this was gonna be sloppy. It's sloppy joe. Oh my God. I need all my meat that fell out. I'm gonna get to it in a minute, y'all. Sloppy joes. Trying to get sloppy. Fuck all that cute shit. This is so good, y'all. Ground beef. I mean, no, it's not ground beef. A ground turkey. Cholo seasoning. Orange pepper. I'll use chicken broth in the container. I use that because normally I put water in my turkey, but I don't know, that chicken broth been hitting different. Like, I put that shit in the rice. I don't know, being fancy. I grabbed the chicken broth, poured it up in there, It looked like they needed a little bit more. I poured a little bit more in there, so I don't know. I was eyeballing, okay? Then, open up 1 can of manwich. Put that up in there. Put a little water in that can and shake it around. Do that up in there. Sprinkle some sugar up in there. I never put sugar in my shit. To get that sweetness, I always add barbecue sauce. I didn't have enough of barbecue sauce, so I said, you know what? If I heard somebody, I don't know who that was, but somebody said they put a little sugar in theirs. I think that was Marie from MRT. MRTV, I think that's their name. Marie and Cowboy. I think that was Marie that said she added a little sugar to her manwich. I mean, to her sloppy joe. I ain't for sure. It could have been Queen. Child, there's so many of us out here. I don't know who it was, but whoever. Thank you. Child, I would never. Boy. If anybody know about what's the name of that place? Taco Joe in Compton. Oh my God. First they was in the town center shopping center. Then they moved to down the street. I don't know what the name of that little side street is. Over there by the car wash and the laundromat. They was over there. And then I guess they went out of business. I don't know what happened. Yeah. When I tell you this is good, you gotta believe me. You can't just hear me. I'm telling y'all, make you some sloppy joe. Use ground turkey. I'm telling you, it don't even taste like turkey for real, but ground turkey. Just sprinkle some complete seasoning. No, not complete, total. Total seasoning. You need the orange pepper, not lemon pepper, orange pepper. Sprinkle that in there generously. For your liquid, use broth, chicken broth. You can use beef broth if you want to. I use chicken. My shirt gonna be fucked up. I'm glad it's a gown. You know how you turn them big ass shirts, your shirt is stretched out and it turned into a dress, you use that motherfucker as a gown? Yep, that's what this is. Throw that manwich in there. Manwich. I know some people make their own little sloppy joe sauce. They use ketchup and barbecue sauce and Worcestershire sauce, or however you pronounce that word, and all type of shit. I mean, I do that sometimes, but I got like 3-4 cans of manwich in the cabinet, so yeah, I went for that. Because about 2 or 3 times I kept saying, I'm making sloppy joes. I'm making sloppy joes. I'm making sloppy joes. I ain't made sloppy joes yet until today. Whew. Thank you, Jesus. Baby. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful, okay? I really did not expect this. And then the cheese to top it off. The cheese sat in between everything while it was hot. It don't look melted, but when you bite it, it just melts in your mouth. Mm. 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 I can't help it. I know it's a mukbang and you can get comfortable as you want to get. I'm comfortable as fuck right now. I'm very comfortable. Mm. I'm gonna just let that go ahead and drop before I can scoop that up with that potato. Mm. Whew. Great. Mm. I knew I was gonna need 2 waters. Whew. Oh shit. Damn, why I drink that water like that? I'm gonna finish that though. One thing for sure, it filled me up. The potatoes probably played a big role. Played a big role in that. Oh Lord, my feet hurt. Tired, standing outside for. Oh, I was just standing. Child, let me finish my food before I get to that. It's fucking crazy out here. It is crazy out here. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I hate I came to the end. I feel like people sleep on ground turkey, and people sleep. I'm eating that shit today. I ain't got time. And people sleep on sloppy joes. People is sleep on sloppy joes. They be up here going ham on the seafood, going ham with these spicy bowls, going ham with the goddamn Kool-Aid and pickles and Kool-Aid and um, pineapple pears and all type of shit. What about the sloppy joes though? Could we go crazy with those? Make sloppy joe dogs, sloppy joe hamburgers, um, sloppy joe wraps. I don't know about that, but shit. Sloppy joe fries. Sloppy Joe chili and crackers. You know, it's basically like a chili low key. With no beans. My burger tasted better than that right there, but them burgers was like a fucking gold mine, you feel me? Excuse me. Okay, it's getting cold now. I already said it was cold. I was on excuse me. I was on L Live earlier. Just hanging out, chilling, vibing, you feel me? Chopping it up with everybody. Networking, all that good shit. In the midst, story time. In the midst, I'm just sitting here, you know what I'm saying? I got both of my phones. I'm on L Live. Well, actually, I had L propped up on the thing right here. My bad. I had L propped up on the ring light. I got my other phone in my hand. And then at one point, I'm like this. You feel me? In here having good old little, you know, time to myself. I hear somebody, open the door, open the door. Banging at my door. I'm like, who the fuck is that? We all in the house from my knowledge. And then the person get a little louder. Open the door, my mama, open the door. I'm like, at that point, I knew that was my child. I was like, what? What the fuck happened? I had to tell all my business for all my business out there. But child, I had just got out the shower. Excuse me. I had just got out the shower. I'm sitting in here, but whole ass naked free. You feel me? I'm in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm at home. I'm in the house. I'm chilling. I ain't got shit to do. You feel me? Nothing but time on my hands at the moment. Fuck it. Man, when I heard my baby. Now, the first time I really didn't know who it was, but I was thinking, you know, the kids out here be having fireworks. They be chasing each other with it. I'm thinking she ain't got popped with fireworks. So it's like, what happened? That second, third time she yelled out, open the door. What the fuck happened? I jumped up, the whole phone. I tossed that whole, both of them phones. Phones got tossed. I don't know where the fuck the phones went. I run out my room, then I run back in my room. I'm picking up towels and just dumb shit. I'm like, where the fuck is my clothes? Found this one piece. Whoop. Little flip flops right there. Put foot in. Down the stairs I go. What happened? What's wrong? What the fuck? She got her phone showing me the video, and girl, long story short, I gave her partial of her birthday money. Her ass just couldn't sit and wait. She already got a little outfit or whatever. She had wanted some shoes to go with her outfit. She didn't want to order no shoes online. She wanted to go find some shoes. So, she didn't walk to the shopping center. I didn't know she left. Remind you, my baby's 17, about to be 18. You know, you grown, but you not grown. And she already know. We already had this conversation. Let me know where you going when you leave out the house. Most likely, you could go. Just let me know you're going. where you going, how long you gonna be there, who you going with, all that good shit. You feel me? The parental code. You feel me? Run that shit down to me. Okay, but she feel like she didn't have to tell me. She was just up to the shopping center, and she was gonna back. Shopping center not that far, less than a mile. As her way walking home, she's basically home. She's in our community, you know, in the projects. So she in the projects. She walking down. They call it alley. It's really an alleyway. She walking down the alleyway. It's like the back alleyway. Apartments sit to the side, so it's like the side of the apartments, not the front or the back. It's like the side of the apartments. There's no windows, no doors right there. But if somebody yelling or something, you couldn't hear. Cause I have an alleyway too, but where that alleyway is at is different. I can't give up all that information. But anyway, my alleyway is different. Over there, it's like a brick wall, and then so it's like you in between the brick wall and the side of buildings. But in between buildings is a gap, a walkway to, you know, get to in between the doors or whatever the fuck. You gotta know to know. Anywho, in the midst, she see two Hispanic guys at the end of the walkway, in the middle towards the end. And she's, you know, she like, you know, she not gonna stop walking. It's just like, okay, two niggas right there, and let me keep going. So as she's approaching to leave off of the walkway, one of the younger guys, in between his, could be late 20s, early to mid 30s. And he do like he have a problem, but we don't give a fuck about none of that at the end of the day. You feel me? We don't give a fuck about none of that. So she noticed him right in front of her. And now that we know more about shit, his father was standing behind him, but also facing him. So he's behind his son, facing his son, and his son is in front of him, facing my daughter, which is she's facing him because they like walking towards each other. And right as she's getting ready to walk past him, he just runs up and grab on her as if he wanted to snatch her up and take him with her, like if he wanted to kidnap her. Remind you, my daughter, I ain't gonna tell all that, but y'all know Janelle. If you don't know, shit, find out. Yeah, you feel me? She ain't no little petite thing. So it's gonna be a tussle. She tussling with this nigga like, and she screaming, "Help! Help! Help!" Nobody come out. Nobody. At the end of the day, we in the hood. The hood need to get on a swivel, cause my nigga, it's not good to ignore shit. If you hear somebody I don't care if it's a guy. I was about to say you hear a female. You hear somebody screaming help, get your ass up, peek, see what the fuck going on. Whether you going to help or not, you could call the police. You could yell out something or something. You feel me? But being in the hood, it is what it is. Shit, it used to be a Hispanic girl used to get her ass beat by her nigga, and she used to be around this motherfucker screaming and yelling. But go help her for what? Because all she gonna do is be right back with the nigga later on. Half of the time she was fighting him because she didn't want. You can't help but hear the conversation. She fighting him because she didn't want him to leave her, and he beating her ass so she could let him go so he could leave. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it. You in the hood, all type of weird shit going on. And it just be like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But at the end of the day, damn, nobody came out to look and check. Anyway, back to the story. So, as she come off the alleyway, because at this point, after he didn't, you know, tussle with her and kind of swung her around and all type of shit, the daddy said, okay, let her go, stop. No, he said, okay, stop. Okay, stop. And then he's like walking up to her, and she already like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to attack me. Like, nigga, what you want? She ain't even trying to fight. See, I'm a fighter. But anyway, she ain't even trying to fight. She just like, you know, what the fuck you want? Like, you know. And he was like, oh, my son has psychosis or some bullshit. I don't even know how to say the word. I don't even know what it means. I would have to look that up, Google, and let Google teach me, inform me, or whatever the fuck, because I don't even know. But he got some type of mental issues. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. End of the day, you was right there. I could see if he was by himself, and then you yell that shit. But nigga, you right there with him. You knew your son was about to be on some weird shit. She shouldn't even have to go that far to help, and all that extra ass shit. You should have automatically been stopping him and shit like that. Now, she say it's the son, the father, a sister, and mother. It's 4 of them. And they had a Honda or Hyundai or whatever. Right when she comes off the alleyway, now she's like in the open, getting ready, because she's getting ready to cross the street. When she crossed the street, basically she at home. The girl comes up to her, basically saying, "Oh, my brother, he has psychosis, or whatever the fuck." And Janelle recording. At this point, someone told her to put the camera on, because she wanted to get his face, and she wanted to get, because she like, "Oh, y'all a group, y'all together." And then so she said, my brother. So she like, "Oh, so y'all a group." So you know what I'm saying? Young. I hate to call my baby dumb, but young, dumb, really don't know how. Never been in a situation like this. She didn't know how to conduct the situation. She didn't know what to do. She didn't know to call me. She didn't know to call the police. First thing she thought about is, let me record his face and let me record the damn car. So they saying whatever. I don't recall the mama ever saying nothing, but she did get her face in the camera too. They had put him in the passenger seat in the front. She went all in the front to get his face. The sister talking about something. "Oh, I'm gonna call the police to get help." Bitch, stop lying. You gonna call the police on your brother? So I think she was trying to get her to stay there. Weird. So my baby, like, everything seemed like a setup to her. From the way she explained that shit, it seemed like a setup to me too. Because first off, they don't look like they were from over here, but I don't know. I don't know everybody around this motherfucker. I stay to myself. I'll be in the house. They could be some new booties or some shit. I don't know. But he do look familiar. I remember seeing him at a store once before. So they gotta be from somewhere in the area. I don't know. Maybe they do stay here. I don't know. But it was just kind of odd to me of where they was parked at, or where they was at. And they wasn't with nobody. They was just like basically just staying there like hanging out. Not hanging out, but hanging out type shit. Like they were just outside. And she was like, the car door was just open. Now it could have been some setup, because I'm like, how they trying to set? And then my baby not small, like I said. It's 4 of them in a motherfucking Hyundai. Where the fuck you gonna fit? If they trying to kidnap you, and there's 4 of them, 2 in the front and 2 in the back. You feel me? Possibly could be 3 in the back if it's another petite person. If y'all are trying to kidnap somebody, where is she going? The trunk? Or y'all had something to put on her mouth to drug her and put her across y'all lap? What the fuck? I think, let's get technical. Maybe he was having a what you call it? I can't think of the word I'm looking for right now. Maybe he was spazzing. Maybe he was having an attack or something, and he jumped out the car. And maybe the father just went to him, just standing right there waiting for him to calm down to get him back in the car. And maybe that's why the car doors was open, or whatever the fuck she said, because she said the car doors was open. So that could have been the reason. I don't know. Everything just seemed awkward, but I know my daughter. My daughter is dramatic and she panics. And I mean, that right there is a reason to be dramatic and panic. You feel me? She's only 17. My baby just barely about to be 18. My baby ain't never experienced no bullshit. You feel me? My girls don't be outside in the ghetto world. You feel me? They don't be outside on all that ghetto shit, gang banging, lap hopping from nigga to nigga. None of that bullshit. They don't got none of that. They don't have the ghetto mentality. They might have a ghetto mouth. They don't have no ghetto mentality. So, of course, she called the police or whatever. They finally came out here. We was out there waiting on them. We heard the sirens and everything. 4 cars deep came, pulled up or whatever. Passed us right on that. So, she telling the operator what we got on. We walking up to them. She flagging. They just flashing a light like, what is y'all on? I know this bitch told y'all what we look like, what we got on, whatever. So she flagged them. We talking to them. They all hopped out the car. about 6 of them. And 8, shit, it was a lot of motherfuckers. We were surrounded by police, be 100. And they didn't seem like they really gave a fuck once she showed the video, because no lie, if I was a cop, I probably would have been the same way they were. But as a woman, I would have been more understanding. Not one woman cop was out there. Not one female cop. They was all males. And only one of them seemed like he somewhat gave a fuck to even take the report. So I'm letting them know, like, she's a minor and he was like, we could still take a report. Nigga, I wasn't saying don't take the report. I'm telling you she's a minor, so that's why she's the way she was in the video. Cause she's yelling at them like, do y'all know where the fuck y'all at? On my mama, I'll beat y'all. She just saying anything, you feel me? She's frantic. She's panicking at this moment. She's scared. The fuck? But you would take it like, well, she's not too scared if she recording. She thought she was being smart by recording, which actually she was, because she got this motherfucker face on camera. And matter of fact, she got all their faces on camera if they was really trying to kidnap somebody. Because the next time, it might not be somebody they can't. I mean, next time it might be somebody more simple to just pick up and take. Maybe next time it might be a 6-year-old, 7, 8-year-old. You feel me? Just cover her mouth up, pick her ass up, throw her in the car, and take off. So they took their little report, whatever, and if, you know, whatever, I guess if they catch them, whatever, we would go to court for she could press charges for assault and battery or some shit they said. But I promise you, they didn't give not one single fuck. And on some real shit, if that was a little Mexican girl and a black guy, they would have been still on the motherfucking hunt till they found that nigga in that car. We ain't never going to court. They don't give a fuck. Why black people don't call the police? Because the police not here to motherfucking protect us. They don't give a fuck about us. They was overlooking us the whole fucking time. We the victims. We waiting on y'all. Y'all overlooking. Who y'all looking for? Who the fuck was they looking for? We the only motherfuckers right here. Who are y'all looking for? Child, I tell you, fee, fi, fo, fun, fuck a pig. Anywho, that was a little story time for today. That was some straight bullshit. Child, I mean, my baby, she knew what to do, but she technically didn't do things the right way, I feel. And, you know, we have our discussion on that. But she still handled her shit the way she handled her shit. She came out alive, unharmed. I can't say untouched because he had his hands on her. Thank God I stay prayed up. And that's a prayer. Protect me and mine. My baby was protected. No matter what the fuck took place, my baby was protected. She came home unharmed. Might have a little PTSD and some trust issues at the moment. And I don't know how long that's going to last, because I know for a fact, now she going to have anxiety. You feel me? You got to be more careful out here in these motherfucking streets. Fuck what size you is. Fuck what you look like. Fuck, they don't give a fuck. If a motherfucker want to do something to you, they don't give a fuck about what you look like, how big you are, how small you are. They don't give a fuck about none of that. At the end of the day. End of the motherfucking day. But it's something with me and my daughters. It's something about that aura on us, though. It's that aura. We have an aura and we have protection. That's all I'm going to say, baby. I done been on here 34 minutes. It's time to go. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Anybody that keep me in mind and got prayers, thank you kindly. Y'all already know my saying. I keep us all in my prayers. Prayers up for us all. That's my saying. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. Why not? Hit that bell notification so you be notified every time I upload. If you want to show a bitch some love but you don't want to be notified every time I upload, subscribe, put the bell notification on none. And either way, I appreciate you. Until next time, my beautiful people, peace, love, and don't forget the what? You already know it. Don't forget to smile, baby. Smile, baby. Smile, baby. Just had some bullshit took place today. Devil ain't never gonna win. Still got a smile on my face. My baby in the house. She safe. She good. She protected. I know one thing for sure. God protect them too. Because if I would have, when I walked out that door and they was still been outside, I know they was gonna try to go. They was gonna try to protect him because I was gonna fuck him up. I don't give a fuck what mental illness he got. I would have knocked that bitch straight on my mama. I'm gone.